Start by saying thank you very much for coming by for the second meetup. It's great to see you guys again, and we've got good speakers lined up for today to share their experience of game development. We've got Vinnie standing beside me, and we've got Rajat, and I'll probably be having a session later if time suffices. We've got some guys come up from Visakhapatnam. They're interested in showing their stuff. So we'll give them the stage right after Rajat's talk and let them show what they are working on. So want to share one quick line before I give the stage to Vinnie. This is a stage for indie developers that are actually talking about what they're doing and wanting to connect with people who are in the game development community out here. So we want to invite everybody who is in Hyderabad, around Hyderabad, outside India, in India, wherever you are, please come and speak to us and talk to us. And this is your forum. This is where you be the star. And I think, without further ado, I want to talk about our star here, Vinnie. He's from Blue Giant, and he's going to talk about his experience of game development and Steam and other things. So please give a round of applause for Vinnie, and we'll start the
Thank you. Okay, feel a little scary, but yep. I'm going to start with the just a bit of introduction about me and the studio. So we are Blue Giant, as you mentioned. I'm Vinnie Reddy, the CEO. We kind of 3.5 years right now, and we released our first title in Jan 2011 called Epochs. It's released on Steam. And then we are right now finishing up the second title that's already been approved by Steam. It will come out pretty much a few weeks from now onwards. It will be on Steam too. We have some great news actually to share, but I'll keep it actually for the next week. So as long as you guys keep just looking at the online, so there will be some big news coming out like in next 1 week to 10 days. But I would like to kind of explain the journey actually, how we got ourselves on Steam. And then by that, I can pick up actually few ingredients that would be required to get your game on Steam, so that way that actually I could highlight. I don't have any presentation or anything. So I'll just start as our journey, where we started up. We started actually with just an idea and a lead. He came from US. He made his own actually an indie game, one man, and then just a friend actually helped him on and off. It's called Trash. It's released in 2005. It's released at that time. The Steam probably it was actually very closed platform for their own. So there is nothing. The indie it's not like this. So, but still, he actually made I think around 100,000 plus downloads. Actually, he put it on this different sites where the demo version actually. So it's quite fun, addictive. And it's like it's still available to download actually. If you look at one man did the job actually, so he's really good. So I mean, it's like three of us. We would like to make an RTS game, and so that's when we started getting in the team. And the first getting the team putting together actually is took us at least for the 3 months to get actually 4 programmers and then 2 artists in. And then I think over in that process, I think we interviewed around 2,000 plus people. And then we had one HR guy, she constantly calling everybody and do a very basic question, C++. And then even, it's sorry to say, but I think even people working in Infosys or big name companies, they were very basic. It's asking a doctor about where is your heart. It's kind of that kind of question, like simple data things, and people actually couldn't answer those questions. It's a sorry state. So, and it's out of 5 questions, we had to bring it down. We thought everybody would answer 5 out of 5. And then we said, okay, let's do 5 out of 3 and bring them in. So that's kind of a sort of experience we had initially. But we luckily found few people who actually turn out to play RTS games a lot. And then I don't know, it's irony, but it's like we are somewhere the luck. So we got the team in, and then the first 3 months just to groom them, just to make them actually with the Trash code, because we're building the game on Trash code base as a game module. And then we decided about actually choosing an engine. At the time, the Unity just coming up. They were not even, they had only the Mac version working. They didn't have even the Windows version, 2009 at the first quarter. So we had a choice, whether do we go with the Unity or do we go with some other? So then realized, okay, it's not working properly and it's not stable enough, so there is no Windows version at this stage. So we went with Ogre as a choice. It's open source, free engine. We just take it in. And another reason actually is we have complete access to the source. So if there is any crash or anything, we could fix ourselves, we could implement it. So that was our choice of the engine as a game, the graphics engine. And the game module is actually just the way. But we know that actually the Ogre is not our future. So the way we integrated Ogre actually is we could any time actually we could unplug it, plug it another graphics engine. Later on we want a better graphics like Unreal or Unity or anything else that actually. So we made a choice of engine, we had a team, and then we had an idea. And then at the time the COH, very popular within our team, so we were playing a lot of Company of Heroes, in the game, RTS game. So we thought, they did a fantastic job actually taking the camera in RTS much close to the soldier unit. Before it was like it's about actually a lot of actions, like a lot of more first person kind of feel to it they gave in. So we thought we would like to take it even more closer. So we add more flexibility to the player, and then the unit customize it the way you do it. So that was our design. So that's our one idea. We take the camera much more close, and then we give much more flexibility to each unit. As a player has a choice to switch the weapon and the limited ammo, like pick the ammo and then kill the units and then actually injure the units, and then you can carry them back to your base, and then you heal them, and then you take them as a prisoners. You interrogate them, and then you get the information from them. So all these kinds of things actually all there. We took everything one by one. We started adding in. But one thing we lost actually in the process actually is we initially set out to do like a 9-month game. It's like we almost 9 months gone. The money is already double, not close to double, but 1.5 the budget. What we initially had we already spent, and we don't have a game that can be shipped. All the features are in there, but it's all broken. It's not clean. It's not really shippable. So what do we do? There is no go back. For us, as a team, it's our first experience. So we said, then we've been talking to the publishers. It's like a nightmare. It reminds me actually what happens in India, especially with the farmers. I can give an analogy. It's like when you have the produce, there is no market, there is no price for it. And when you have when you sell it off, then there is an interest comes up. It's like that actually. It's been really bad. When we talk to them, and they look at the game, they say good things about the game, but never really turns out into the deal proper. And then our one focus was actually we're making the game. We were hoping that actually we sell it to the publisher. Publisher takes it, and then they will put it in the store. So all in this process actually we were never sure, or even not even certain, not even confident about actually Steam. How do we go about ourselves on Steam? So when we started out actually in June 2009, by next June, by E3, one thing became really clear was actually there is no publisher is going to come in for this game at this stage. It's not going to go out. So what do we do next? So the first thing, the interesting thing actually, Steam didn't come through our mind yet. To release on our own, we were not confident about it. So we said we will release it on our own. So for that, the first step was actually what we wanted is announcement. For the announcement, we needed actually something good to show. Something, whether it's in the form of a trailer, whether in the form of a screenshot, that to have it. So we started working on the trailer. That was our first attempt, to have something to get the word out for the public.